So age verification is passing one state at a time, and this has been a snowball effect after the age verification law taking place in the UK last July. As it says right here in this Tech Radar article, mandatory age verifications created a stir among internet users after it landed in the UK at the end of July. Yet similar requirements are also coming to the states, state by state. Ohio and Arizona are only the latest of US states to pass some form of age verification, with others like Missouri soon expected to do the same. On the other side of the Atlantic, Brits have turned en masse to the best VPN services to avoid scanning their face or passports to access their favorite apps. Similar surges in VPN usage are also expected in the US, something that has prompted Michigan to include a VPN ban in its adult content bill. So they're coming after VPNs, and this is nothing short of a privacy nightmare, requiring people to upload a driver's license or submit biometric scans, handing over these extremely sensitive pieces of data to third-party age verification providers, and is really just not a good idea. Any leak could happen, and forget about leaks. This is just chilling when you think about the amount of data that the governments will be able to collect. Basically, every message you send, every comment you make on the internet, everything you do on the internet will be connected to your real ID, and that is a scary thought. If for whatever reason at any point in time the government decides that whatever it is that you are saying right now, or something that you've said previously on your socials, or maybe you made a YouTube comment or whatever it is, that can all be linked to your ID. So this is a complete breach of anonymity. And again, as you saw up here, I mean, people are now turning to VPNs, but in Michigan, they're potentially after taking VPNs down as well here. So it is a little bit worrying. Now, in order to avoid not having to hand over your ID for whatever it is that you're trying to do online, whether it is to access a subreddit, safe for work or not, that's really none of the government's business, or anybody else for that matter, including your ISP. Whether you want to access specific YouTube videos or access Reddit, Discord, Spotify, whatever it is that they decide needs KYC now. So that's not really going to be very privacy friendly for a lot of people. Now, my personal recommendation is that download a VPN while you still can. You know, if you're not familiar with what a VPN is, it essentially changes your location so that when you go to a website, let's say if I go to my IP address, whatismyip.com, it says that I'm in the Netherlands, not because I'm actually in the Netherlands, but it's just because I'm connected to the Netherlands server with ExpressVPN here. And I'll drop a link to Express if you want to check it out for yourself. But essentially, how this works is whenever you're prompted to hand over your ID or anything like that, what I would recommend is connect to a VPN. And if you tried accessing a specific website that asks for age verification, and if it kept asking for age verification even after turning on the VPN, what you want to do is go to your settings and go to privacy and security, delete browsing data, and only delete, let's say you tried accessing YouTube in the past 24 hours and it picked up some cookies and cached files and whatnot. Just delete up to that 24 hours. And you should be fine. If it doesn't, you can just delete all the cached images and files and cookies of all time right here. And then you can go back to your VPN, turn it on, and then go to the website that you're trying to access. Let's say you're trying to access a specific subreddit that required you to verify your age through ID or a face scan. Then you connect to a different server. Let's say you're in the States. You can just go to another state, for example, that doesn't have such laws, or you can go over to Europe or Latin America or any other country that doesn't have these strict age verification laws. And from there, your internet or the website that you're trying to access will think that you're coming from the location that you're connected to on the VPN. Okay, so if I'm not handing over my data to my ISP and government, aren't I transferring this trust and data to the VPN that I'm using? And you would be absolutely correct, which is why you need to use a VPN that proves that it has a true no-logs policy. ExpressVPN has up to 23 or 24 independent audits at this point, and what that is proof that they truly don't collect any information on their users. And They have that proven in a lot of these audit reports. So it's for everybody to see, which is why I would easily recommend Express to anybody. Now, if you're looking for a free option, I would recommend Proton VPN. It really is one of the best VPNs that you can get out there. Indefinitely. It doesn't have any data caps, so you can use it as much as you'd like. But obviously with the free option, you're only going to have access to just a few servers, and these servers will be free servers, which will be a little bit more congested, and that'll affect the speed a little bit. And you're not going to be able to unlock your max speeds on free servers anyways, because those servers and that kind of bandwidth and quality of servers are reserved for paying customers, which is understandable. But unlike a lot of other VPNs, Proton VPN, first of all, does not collect your information, even when you use the free version. And they also have independent audit reports to prove that, so you don't have to just take their word for it. Secondly, they're the creators of Proton Mail, and everybody uses that for encryption. So Proton is not new to the encryption game and cryptography, and also taking care of their users' data. They've never had any leaks, and they're very experienced in the security game. I would also recommend the paid version of Proton VPN. I personally have the paid version, and what I like to do is actually use it for gaming. I know a lot of you might just be looking to avoid age verification, but personally speaking, this is the best VPN, in my opinion, for gaming. And one of the reasons is because you can turn your NAT type from 3 to moderate, which is just so cool. So if you're struggling to connect to matches in any online game, this can help you out a whole lot. And so that'll be it for this video. I just wanted to bring some attention to what is going on right now as far as age verification, and what are some of the best VPNs that you can grab while you can grab the VPN. I'll link a couple of other VPNs. There's Nord, there's Surfshark. They're really good VPNs. I'll link them all in the description down below, and I'll also link whatever discounts I might be able to find. Hopefully you found this helpful, and this is how you can avoid age verification, which is again spreading all over the United States and the world. And if you ask me and most other people, it's not looking so good. So grab your VPN while you can. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.